here. Friday, August 5th at the National Stadium. Battling it out for the Groovy Monarch will be Papa Jerry, EC, Royalty, Lil Jello, Scholar and Pappy Boy, Crave, Brother B, Abby Moraine, Looney Spark and Electrify, Mr. Walkie, and Hits. And attempting to take the Power Soca Monarch crown will be Terror the Governor, Jab King, Lil Jello, Pinky Fabulous, Leadneck, Mellow, Stunner, Super Flying Flint, Looney Spark and Electrify, Mr. Walkie, and Hits. Admission $100. More on the day, or experience it front stage in our premium all-inclusive VIP for $500. There will also be special guest appearances on the night. The quest is on to crown the Groovy and Power Soca Monarch for 2022. Who will it be? Friday, August 5th from 8 p.m. National Stadium. The battle is on. Powered by the National Lottery Authority, Flow, and Carib Brewery.
After 2 years of no mass, no bacchanal, and no vibe, are you ready to be thrilled again? Well, get ready for Amazing Colors Monday Night Mass. And this year will be the most amazing return ever. Amazing Colors presents Trilogy. Wanna play Monday Night Mass? Then it's easy. Call 415-6174. It's Amazing Colors Trilogy. Unlimited drinks all night. It's Amazing Colors Trilogy. Monday Night Mass. It will be amazing.
Welcome. Good morning to the entire Trial Estate. How's everybody doing? It's Friday. Almost missed it, right? Yeah, it's Friday, the 5th day of August 2022. Welcome to Good Morning Grenada. Of course, it's GT with you via the classic side of things this morning here on the Q105. Let me say good morning to my viewers via GBN TV. Good morning. Those of you viewing, whether you're viewing Channel 7, Channel 11, or Channel 20, good morning. Good morning also to my viewers via Facebook this morning. Yes, don't forget to Shitty Live. Gonna move over to my co-host via Hot 98 and say good morning to Gary. Gary, good morning. How are you doing, my brother?
Hey,
good morning,
everyone. Good morning. Make sure we have the audio levels right here to avoid the feedback and thing. And we're good to go. How you doing, GT?
I'm all right. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. Terrific indeed. And it's a wet one on the outside, so enjoying the weather as well. I know a lot of people are like, yeah, with all this rainbow, I'm going to go on for Carnival. Imagine a wet Carnival Monday. That spells, horror for a lot of people. But
you think so, buddy?
Yeah, boy.
Some folks like the Juve with a little rain sometimes,
Well, like Juve, I talk about Monday Night Mass.
Monday Night Mass is a different...
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Understand? So fingers crossed that, of course, this... Well, traditionally, without diverting too much, traditionally, it has always rained, if not even a little, if not a little bit, but it has rained, traditionally, almost every Carnival Monday.
That's so true. You always get a little showers, Yeah. I remember one Carnival, it rained so much the Tuesday that they had to put everything for the Saturday. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, remember that. Hope not. Yeah. Hey, we got a new Calypso Monarch.
We do got a new Calypso Monarch.
Chit-chat about that.
I'm going to chit-chat about that a bit. Is he a new? Yeah, he would be a new because he would have taken down Serpent, right?
Taken down Serpent. So he's a new Calypso Monarch. So let me get into the meat of the matter this morning. We're talking all there is to talk about in terms of information to try to do this morning. It's Good Morning Grenada. Let's kick into it this morning, Gary. And we do have an updated version of the COVID update.
You want to run with that?
Yeah, I'm going to run with that this morning. So looking at the date, August the 2nd, and that's the latest one that is out as of August the 2nd. We had 11 new confirmed cases that may have gone up a bit or may have decreased, because this is dated back August the 2nd. And as of August the 2nd, also we did have 2 individuals who were hospitalized. We're talking about COVID-related hospitalization. There were 2, with 1 severely ill and 1 critically ill. Tests that was done on that date, it may have risen or have decreased in terms of the amount of tests done in the last couple of days. There were 102 with a test positivity rate of 10.8. And no deaths was recorded for the last couple of days. And giving us now, still in the double digits per se, we're looking at 74 active cases on island right now. Not too much of a worrying figure.
Did you say 74?
74 active cases.
That means that what it is saying is that we jumped from the last update of 9 Oh, active cases.
Active cases.
Oh, okay. My bad. So let's see where the last active cases was in terms of count. I got to put this thing in perspective.
Yeah, we can see. So we got to go back to
number of active cases from the last update.
It was 92 for the 27, July 27.
Yes. So it was 92. So yeah, so that's a marked improvement. Yes.
Yeah, so we have decreased a wee bit. We hope to see this go down into single digits. Just one, maybe two. That will make things feel so nice. You understand? But
what was the confirmed cases? New confirmed cases?
New confirmed cases for the August the 2nd was 11. 11
cool.
New confirmed cases.
Cool.
As I said, it may have risen off going down for the last couple of days, and I hope it may have decreased a wee bit. And so, as it stands for the 2nd of August, we down to 74 in terms of active cases. All right. So
we're looking pretty as we get ready for Spice Mass 2022.
And I'm still want to encourage folks to be on their guard. COVID has not left us totally. So please, if you going out this for the carnival related activities, still encourage folks to wear their masks. You understand? Folks may find you looking funny. But I would still encourage folks, wear your masks, walk with your personal, of course, stuff to sanitize your hands and stuff like that. And of course, that would certainly help in you and your family in a long way. All right? So that's it. Let me move into the word of the day, Gary.
Yeah, let's do that word of the day. Before we do that, let's shout out our Facebook viewers and listeners right about now. So for those of you on Facebook, thank you. Don't forget to hit the share button and let's spread this program to the rest of the world here in Greater Carriacou, Petite Martinique. Word of the day, it is heartstring. Yeah, it's a noun and it is spelled HEARTTRING. It's one word and it's once again pronounced heartstring. All right, and let's get into the meaning of heartstring. It is used usually in the plural to refer to someone's deepest emotions or affections. Here is a sentence. The movie's emotional ending really pulls at your heartstrings. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll be amazed at the talent on stage. These 6 actresses definitely know how to effortlessly make you chuckle while also tugging at your heartstrings. All right, so once again, your word of the day, heartstring. See if you can use it in a sentence and have a blessed and productive day. It's Good Morning Grenada.
Oh man, great word of the day. Hey, let's get into your thought of the day this morning here on Good Morning Grenada. And as usual, we always have that interesting thought of the day for you. And this morning's thought of the day goes like this: you have to dream before your dreams can come true. All right, think about that once again. Let me repeat it for you also. You have to dream before your dreams can come true. All right, that's an APJ Abdul Kamal, of course, put that one there together for you. And let me just give a brief explanation of that. Or maybe I should let Gary take care of that. He likes to put that into perspective in a wee bit. So you go right ahead and put that thought of a day into some perspective there this morning.
Well, there is nothing in life that you cannot do. We all know that. But for that, you have to dream, irrespective of what your present situation is. And it's only when you dream that you can achieve. All right? So your journey may be different and your hurdles may be tough to get past. But the power of your dream will compel you to put in the hard work. We grew up with parents and grandparents. I'm sure you would have heard parents and grandparents say things like, boy, stop dreaming there,
Yeah, they dreaming.
Yeah, stop dreaming there, because of course they would have told you about you would have told them about your aspiration, your dream of becoming something great in life. And their response would be, stop dreaming. Yeah. Especially if it's like really grand. Stop dreaming. Stop telling your kids that, family. Stop telling your kids that. Let them dream as big as they desire. All right, there you go, family. Your thought of the day. All right.
Hey, guys, we due for a break. Let's take it. We're coming right back. Don't touch it out. It's Good Morning Grenada.
This summer, make your dreams a reality with the Co-op Bank's
For all those who missed it the first time, Julian Fedorn is back.
Tonight we stand our ground. Tonight we stand on the side of history.
Julian Fedorn, a Heritage Theatre production, written and directed by Chris DeRiggs. Experience the conflict, the romance, the lighter moments, the drama. 3 big performances, Friday 12th, Saturday 13th, and Sunday 14th August at the Grenada Trade Center, 7 p.m. each night. Bring out the entire family and enjoy this very special experience in Grenadian theater.
Total is one of the world's largest oil companies with a top quality line of lubricants. Total Lubricants has a full product line from passenger cars, motorcycle, heavy industrial equipment, mining, trucking, agriculture, and manufacturing machines and vehicles. Total Lubricants, winning championships in motorsports, including Formula One and World Rally Championships. Total Lubricants are available at all Rubis service stations, leading automotive shops, and distributed by Huggins.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final of the Groovy Soca and Power Soca Monarch is here. Friday, August 5th at the National Stadium. Battling it out for the Groovy Monarch will be Papa Jerry, EC, Royalty, Lil Jello, Scholar and Pappy Boy, Crave, Brother B, Abby Moraine, Looney Spark and Electrify, Mr. Walkie, and Hits. And attempting to take the Power Soca Monarch crown will be Terror the Governor, Jab King, Lil Jello, Pinky Fabulous, Leadneck, Mellow, Stunner, Super Flying Flint, Looney Spark and Electrify, Mr. Walkie, and Hits. Admission $100. More on the day, or experience it front stage in our premium all-inclusive VIP for $500. There will also be special guest appearances on the night. The quest is on to crown the Groovy and Power Soca Monarch for 2022. Who will it be? Friday, August 5th from 8 p.m. National Stadium. The battle is on. Powered by the National Lottery Authority, Flow, and Carrot Brewery.
So we're back inside. It's Good Morning Grenada, GT and Gary over via Hot 98. And we're getting set to roll back inside with, of course, our Good Morning Grenada for show this morning up until it's 8 a.m. Hey, don't forget we got the news coming up for you also, so stick around for that. Gary, we still have some time before we pop into the news. Hey, I think we haven't shown out a riddle for the viewing and listening on the
yeah, for sure. Maybe we can just do one for kicks and laughter this morning. No giveaways this morning. All the no giveaways. I repeat myself. No giveaways this morning. We're just going to do this just to stimulate the brain, stimulate your thoughts this morning, and just for fun. All right. Can you name 4 days of the week that begin with the letter T? Once again, can you name 4 days of the week that starts with the letter T? Let's see who can.
4 days of the week.
Who's thinking on their feet? Who's thinking on their feet this morning? Hit us up right about now. It's Good Morning Grenada once again. Good morning to you wherever you are.
All right, I think we do have a caller coming in there already, Gary. Let me see if we could grab this caller. Caller, good morning. How are you?
Hey, good morning. I'm okay.
Tell us.
So it's Tuesday, Thursday, tomorrow, today.
Talking about being a smarty pants here again.
I can tell you did not Google that. You had it all in your head, right?
Ah, man. Thank you so much, caller.
Bye.
All right, have a good morning. Hey, that was a caller there, Gary. And that was quick. That was quick.
Quick and easy.
All right, man. We're moving up, folks. We're moving up just about 14 minutes moving up before the top of the hour. Time to come be compliments. Grace Food. The news is next.
After Carnival, we go laugh. We must laugh. We bound to laugh. As Home-Based Entertainment presents Caribbean Comedy Fest.
John?
Yeah.
Sunday, August 14th, Grenada National Stadium, featuring the region's most laughable characters. From Trinidad, Larry Joseph.
Listen, darling, I never question your fidelity, you know.
Dolores Alexander.
I'll just drink some water.
You ain't hear the proper English. Water.
And Ellen, the Entertainer. From St. Vincent, Morris Horn. And from Barbados, the duo Rum and Coke. Also featuring our very own, the African Man, Kareem Alexis, Prince Charlton, and King Dre. And hosted by Senator. Get your early bird $50 tickets now, then $60 regular, or pay more at the door. Ticket outlets, Chucky's opposite the bus terminal, Grenadian Optical, Mega Force Office, and GoToFed.com. Sunday, August 14th, Sunday after Carnival, Caribbean Comedy Fest. Gates open 6 p.m. So by 7 p.m., you go sit.
Are you going to sleep?
And you go laugh.
I know you're going to laugh.
After 2 years of no mass, no bacchanal, and no vibe, are you ready to be thrilled again? Well, get ready for Amazing Colors Monday Night Mass. And this year will be the most amazing return ever. Amazing Colors presents Trilogy. Wanna play Monday Night Mass? Then it's easy. Call 415-6174. It's Amazing Colors Trilogy. Unlimited drinks all night. It's Amazing Colors Trilogy. Monday Night Mass. It will be amazing.
Good evening, I'm Kenroy Batiste with Network News. As we hit the peak of the carnival season, with most of the biggest events beginning this evening, the Royal Grenada Police Force has shifted into high gear. Here's more in this Christina John report.
Officer in charge of crime, Superintendent Vanny Kerwin, noted a trend they've seen developed, that of an increase in property crimes. He implores people this carnival season to avoid becoming targets and or victims to criminals.
There are some people who make a livelihood, make a living during carnival, just coming out here, being out there, preying on your vulnerability and the exposure of your valuables, your wallets, and they would pick your pocket. And we've seen a lot of that in the past. And so this morning I want to start by saying it is not necessary that you come to or go to any carnival shows with an exorbitant amount of cash. We want to advise you this morning to only take the cash that you think you will need with you, on you, and avoid walking around with large sums of money that eventually can be taken away from you.
The officer warns against people lowering their morals and values, especially after the consumption of drugs and alcohol.
So if you must drink, we ask you to do so moderately. Avoid becoming intoxicated. We want to discourage the use of illicit drugs, marijuana, cocaine, and the other type drugs. Those are illegal in Grenada. And so law enforcement are going to be out there ensuring that we do our utmost best to ensure that our laws are followed during the carnival season.
Superintendent Cowan says the RGPF will be adopting a zero-tolerance approach, citing an already high level of violent crimes on record.
Zero tolerance. Mr. Mitchell had indicated the fact that during carnival season, the RGPF has a zero-tolerance policy on offensive weapons, knives, cutlasses. We ask that you leave those home. This is a festive season. We all are coming out here to enjoy Spice Mass 2022. We have not had carnival for 2 years, and I'm sure that I will see quite a lot of all my fellow Grenadians in the street enjoying Spice Mass 2022. We want to do this in an atmosphere of peace, safety, and comfort. So we ask that you leave the knives, the screwdrivers, the offensive weapon at home. If you are found with those, our zero tolerance policy means that while we may forgive you, show some forbearance and tolerance and discretion during normal times, during carnival we don't, particularly for offensive weapon. You will get a charge. No matter who you are, you will get charged.
People are advised to avoid leaving valuables in their vehicles, such as wallets, laptops, jewelry, or otherwise. This is what the officer recommends.
We know that, as I indicated earlier on, property crime becomes a concern for us during carnival season. So if you're going to be leaving your home, or if you're going to be having valuables in your vehicle, we ask that you at least engrave some sort of markings on your vehicle. Know the serial number of your items. So should it be stolen and recovered, it will be easily identified by you.
Christina John, GBN News.
Netherlands Insurance is continuing to promote safe driving. With major carnival events in full swing, the insurance company has teamed up to bring back its sober-up zone for Spice Mass 2022.
Netherlands Insurance is partnered once again with Brandon & Miners Limited and the Grenada Bottling Company to promote safe driving by reviving its sober-up zones at various events this Spice Mass season. The Netherlands sober-up zone provides the public, mainly motorists, a designated safe space to refresh themselves before leaving events. At the sober-up zone, patrons are offered coffee, tea, water, light refreshment, and a space to rest before heading out on the national nation's roads. The zone also offers free and safe breathalyzer tests certifiably calibrated to detect any excess in the legal alcohol limit for drivers. Netherlands Insurance Managing Director Richard Strawn noted that the sober up zone was first introduced in 2015. Since then, the sober up zone became a welcomed and anticipated feature at events that attracted large crowds and other selected events, particularly over festive seasons. The Netherlands sober up zone was a highlight at Pre-Day and will be found at Groovy and Soca Monarch and Biggest White on Carnival Friday and Sunday, respectively. Netherlands Insurance is encouraging motorists and pedestrians to exercise road safety while enjoying the festivities of the season. Remember, do not drink and drive. Appoint a designated driver and plan alternative ways to get home in the event you have too much to drink. Joseph Cador, GBN News.
Now, the Ministry of Culture is financially supporting artists slated for the Groovy and Soca finals at the National Stadium on Friday. Here's the report.
The assistance will include covering the basic price for stage fees at $5,000, accommodation for access to changing rooms for the artist, as well as stage props, and the allowance of a minimum of 15 backstage passes for workers per artiste, with an option to purchase additional at half price. The stage presentation fee of $5,000 forms part of associated cost, which, as they indicated, made it impossible for them to organize a suitable presentation for the night. The decision to assist comes because of the entertainment industry's financial situation post-COVID-19 and the fact that many artists are left with debts after the carnival season. The check will be made payable to the Spicemas Corporation through the National Lotteries Authority for every finalist on the night of the competition. The decision to assist finalists follows a meeting with Groovy and Soca finalists and the Minister for Youth, Sports and Culture, Ron Redhead, and Permanent Secretary, Norman Gilbert, on Wednesday. Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
Well, the Upstage team is reviving traditional mass with the presentation of Sailor Mass for Spice Mass 2022. Beverly Telesford has this report.
Sailor Mass is actually a traditional masquerade known to Grenada, so it's part of our cultural heritage. It was very popular way back in the 60s and 70s, and we're so happy at Upstage to revive this traditional part of our culture. Our masqueraders would portray sailor costumes, so really dress in a sailor costume. There's different versions of the sailor traditionally, and there are also unique dances that the sailors would have on the road as well.
Sailor Mass band leader Crystal Lashington, as she gave a background of what Sailor Mass is about. Team Upstage has embarked on reintroducing Sailor Mass to the Spice Mass lineup of traditional mass. Lashington said because it has been decades since Sailor Mass was last portrayed in Grenada, her team had to do extensive research to ensure proper production for the staging of the mass.
Now at Upstage, we are a team of creatives. We have playwrights on the team, we have teachers and so forth. So a lot of people who are involved in culture, and we were able to do a lot of research. We are also connected with a Sailor Mass leader in Trinidad who helped us as well in the process of doing research and finding out more. We spoke to a lot of senior citizens in Grenada who used to play Sailor Mass, so we got a lot of information. The only thing we haven't found is footage. We have no footage.
The band leader alluded to a new component added to the mass for its reintroduction.
But now what we're doing is opening up another section, which is your make your own sailor section, where you come in your white and we're able to provide you with the other elements of the Sailor Mass costume. We're giving people an option as well to make your own sailor. So come with your white outfit and you pay a fee and you get your hat, as well as we have all-inclusive packages as well. So we're making it a little bit more affordable, so it starts as low as $50 for children and $100 for adults if you want to just join the band for Carnival Monday and Tuesday.
Here's how you can become a part of the Sailor Mass band for 2022.
Registration is open until we're sold out. So we're actually keeping registration open Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We are in front of the Esplanade Mall, booth number 26, from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. on all those days. And if we still have packages available, we will be selling them on the road Monday and Tuesday. And we are starting from the Compass Shipping Yard on Karani James Boulevard on both days. And if you come down to our booth at the Esplanade Mall, you can actually get a huge discount. You can say you saw me on the news and you can get $100 off your package for the skipper section.
Parents, do you go to bed with the knowledge that your children are comfortably asleep in the next room? Or are they allowed to attend every FET advertised? You are responsible for the safety and well-being of your children, and it is your responsibility to know their whereabouts. Children should not be at adult events. Please guide your children, engage them in age-appropriate activities. Let us be spicy parents for this carnival season and beyond. S. Speak to your children about positive behavior. P. Pay attention to them at all times. I. Inspire good behavior in your children by also displaying good behavior. C. Check with your children. Always know their whereabouts. Y. You are responsible for your children. Maintain control to keep them safe. This is a message from the National Parenting Program, Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs.
WeatherGuard Pro. For every project, there's only one Pro.
Alright, so the arrival of SVG Air not only brings a new mode of transportation for people traversing between Grenada and Carriacou, but also greater revenue for the state of Grenada. Christina John looks at the revenue side of SVG's flights.
CEO of the Grenada Tourism Authority, Petra Root, says that as flights return to Carriacou, this means an injection of revenue into the local economy.
Connectivity is critical to ensuring a healthy, performing economy, as it enables businesses to connect to different opportunities and facilitates incoming visitors from across the globe.
It also augurs well for hoteliers and other business operators on the Sister Isles. Leo Joseph, proprietor of the Mermaid Hotel in Carriacou, and Sister Iros, as she is locally called, who operates her booth at the Lauriston Airport, expressed to GBN the benefits they anticipate from SVG's flights.
Hopefully, with the advent of better access to Carriacou, we have more people coming to Carriacou. So with that, we're excited. So it means good for us as business person. The Twin Otter is not a new service to Carriacou. Years ago, back in the 60s, we had Twin Otters. So the Twin Otter coming back again is just a repeat of history. So it's good, but it's make a big difference for us.
I'm feeling so happy because this was long awaiting, and the flight was good overall. I've traveled with it before, and it was smooth running. And for business, well, let's hope. I'm just hoping that things would emerge and get better because it's been such a long time. I've been awaiting business back on the airport.
Well-known cultureman Leftist says although this is not the first time for SVG Air to Carriacou, it is a welcome back after a long wait.
And this experience, the reintroduction of the 19-seater flight is good for us as a people, give us more options to travel between the islands, and it also gives us the opportunity to travel more times during the week. In the past few weeks, we have only 3 days of travel. Now we have 5 days we can travel with the airline, so it gives us more options to travel between Carriacou and Grenada.
Christina John, GBN News.
Still
WeatherTech gasoline and diesel. Available only at Rubis stations.
I want to be free as can be.
They say that freedom is the ability to fully experience life. The GUT Credit Union is giving you the freedom to choose. Get a loan for any purpose, whether it's consolidating your debt, buying a vehicle, owning your home, back to school, or a dream vacation. We offer competitive rates with terms and payments that fit your lifestyle. Call 440-1354. Email loans@gutcu.com or visit go.gutcu.com/freedom to start enjoying your life, your money, your way. Promotion ends September 30th, 2022. Special conditions apply. More freedom, more choices. GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with a few quick tips to help you stay safe. First, make a family disaster plan and ensure that everyone in your household is familiar and comfortable with it. Remember to add batteries and flashlights to your emergency kit. Now, for electrical safety. Familiarize yourself with your electrical panel, as it may be necessary to switch off the power during a storm or flood. Make sure you install a transfer or isolation switch to prevent your generator feeding electricity to Grenlec's line. If trees are too close to power lines, call Grenlec at 237 for advice. By following these easy steps, you will be well on your way to being hurricane ready. Don't be caught off guard by natural disasters. Prepare now. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
So we're back live inside on Good Morning Grenada. Saying good morning to our viewers via GBN TV. Of course, welcome back. Those of you listening via K105, Hot 98, good morning. Hey, let me go over to my bro via Hot 98 and say good morning. Well, he's still on a break on his side. I should be linking with him shortly, all right? Got some groovy vibe in the mix still till we make that link once again with Hot 98. Good morning to one and all. What a Friday morning it is. Not so far. A little bit of shouts on the outside. We still heard that from the Met office this morning. Should subside later on this afternoon. Yeah. So, you ready for later, right? Let me say good morning to my online listeners this morning, especially those of you via Facebook. Good morning. Yeah, they caught me without my glasses on, right? Yeah. It happens sometimes. Hey, let me go over to my bro via Hot 98 to say good morning to Gary. Gary, everybody caught me without my glasses on this morning.
Well, you can't see?
Yeah, I can see. That's why I can see. But let me get it on.
Please,
it helped me see better.
If you're anything like me, you'll be a mess without your glasses on. I'm telling you.
I know.
Life is just not the same.
Sometimes I wonder why I bought it anyway, because it's always off more than on anyway.
Yeah,
so.
but life is just not the same without glasses, especially when you have to read and do those things.
Yeah, man, I know.
All right, we on the inside. We back.
Yeah,
All right,
we back.
9.5 minutes gone past the 7 o'clock hour. Where are you right about now? If you're heading off to work, we hope that, of course, you are well on your way to getting to work safe and on time.
All right. Hey, getting ready for Gary. Well, I was chatting a while ago. It's Fantastic Friday today.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Fantastic Friday. So Soca Monarch is on tonight in terms of the Groovy and the Soca final. That is on tonight, folks. Lots of folks are getting themselves geared up for tonight. Who will be bringing out the biggest flag? You understand? Who will be supporting their particular artists?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a nice, keenly contested, of course, competition tonight. So we await that.
Yeah, we definitely await that. You know, the big guns will be doing their thing. Boise went on record yesterday to once again let the public know that he would not be taking part.
Yep.
Entrance would have been, he said, entrance would have been his song of choice had he been taking part. So with that being said,
we know what entrance songs like, right?
He might have mashed up the place with entrance. You just don't know. He would have had Jello to contend with, Looney Spark and Electrify, Terra the Governor, and the rest of the field. I mean, it would not have been an easy task nonetheless.
If you had prelude to some of the past events and you saw the performance and the reaction from of course folks who his fans would say, you wouldn't know what this would have turned out to be like tonight. You understand? Wow. Yeah. And we saw pre-day last evening, or was it Wednesday evening, and we saw what it was like in terms of his performance there. So big up to Boise once again.
So get ready, guys.
Yeah, get ready. Yeah. Hey, we talking Calypso now. Let's switch a wee bit. Let's go back to the slower side of things now. We've had the Calypso Monarch.
The more lyrical side of things. How about that?
Calypso Monarch competition was last night.
Last evening,
wow. Nice last evening.
I got a glimpse of the crowd. All right, so Master Control scroll on to the program, and the question is, is the experiment of having Calypso finals in Grenville, was it really a success in hindsight? All right, so we have a little catch of the crowd.
Yep.
It's seated crowd in somewhat what seems to be somewhat of a semi-open air area. Looked to have been well attended, GT.
Well attended. I didn't pay attention to the crowd. I sad to say I didn't get to listen to.
I thought you said you were going to buy a pass.
I didn't. For some reason I didn't. But I planned for Soca tonight. All right. So looking at the crowd. Looking at the crowd there. The of course Master Control. I've already flipped through the way, but they're probably going to throw it back up for us in a short, so we can take a view of it.
Get an appreciation of the crowd. And nice little. I'm using the word little, but wasn't a
nice little.
A nice, yeah. But it's not a crowd compared to Soca Mona crowd. You feel what I'm saying? It's not a crowd
I get
compared to Soca Mona.
I get your drift in it.
You know what I mean? But I would think it's for those of you who've been there, what's your impression? Do you believe does the picture or the video we showed here did justice to what was actually unfolding at, of course, where it was Progress Park?
Progress Park.
All right.
Looks pretty decent, man.
Justice?
Pretty decent in terms of the crowd.
Yeah.
I like the seat and accommodation part of it. You understand?
Yeah.
Maybe as someone out there who's listening and you probably attended, you will want to call and give us a little feedback, you being there, or what it was like, or how it felt.
What was the atmosphere like? What was the crowd? What was the vibe? And do you think that's something that the CMC should continue into 2023? Staging. First of all, Calypso on a Thursday, not a traditional Sunday, and having it staged in Progress Park outside of course, the town as it has traditionally been.
Speaking to the CEO of the Spice Mouse Corporation a couple of weeks ago, he said that, Calypso per se always had a high following from more of the outer parishes, you know, St. Patrick, St. Andrew, and St. David. That hence the reason why they thought about moving it to Progress Park this time around, because you see
put it in an area where it seemed to be more appreciated
more. Yeah, not like we're not saying that some folks in St. George's is not lovers of Calypso or whatever, but you know, we always find these folks take a little hence in coming down to St. George. We always say, well, we have to come to town. Why we have to come to town? You understand? So left it to that part of the island, and I think it got the response that they were looking for. I would believe it will continue to be up there.
Okay. Well, let's say first of all, congratulations to the new king, monarch of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Marquis, none other than
Scholar
Finley Jeffrey.
Simply Jeffrey the Scholar, scoring a total of 537 points. That was the final score, giving him the position of number 1. And Gary, what was his two selection that he performed?
I know for sure he did 6 for 9. I can't remember the name of the second.
I'm trying to remember the second selection also.
All right, but we got a clip of Scholar performing not last evening because, as you know, it was pay-per-view, so we do not have any clip with real with acceptable audio quality. You know, there are clips out there recorded from cell phones, you know, mobile devices, but it's not of acceptable, audio quality that we would play right now. So let's go back to his performance at the prelims, all right, or the semifinals, I think it was, all right, and his performance of 6 for 9, which of course got the nods of the judges last evening inside of Progress Park. Ladies and gentlemen, your new monarch, Calypso monarch for 2022. How many times now, boy? Finley, boy?
That should be touching about 9, right?
9. Ooh,
about 9. I think it should be touching
9,
about 9. I think about 9. I think.
That is like,
whoa. Corrected, but I think it's about 9.
That's like, whoa. All right, so Finley Jeffrey the Scholar, 6 for 9 if Master Control is ready for me.
Show the women again. They show they get it 15. They show. But they say that they do not mind. If they cannot get the whole 15, then they're going to settle for 9. So they give people money. They make people bold. It's to see them patching all old piece of road. They give people bathroom. They give them toilet. And then on election day, instead of 9, they end up with 6. And then we get a 6 for and then we get a 6 for and now some people get from close down to blind. And then we get a 6 for and what tell you Grenadian really no crime. And then we get a 6 for and 9. Michel was surprised. He couldn't believe they lose the election after all that he gave. Man, all that he wanted was a last little thing. What was really hurting? Now Dennis Canwall off in his skin. This is on the side now.
And then we get a 6 for a 9.
Raise your hand and show me the sign.
And then we get a 6 for a 9.
Raise your hand and show me the sign.
And then we get a 6 for a 9.
Show me the sign, oh Lord.
And then we get a 6 for a 9.
Watch the sign good, don't play the fool. Show me the sign, oh Lord.
And then we get a 6 for a 9.
Show me the sign.
And then we get a 6 for a 9.
And you have to move nice with the sign. You have to dance, you have to get up.
And then we get a 6 for a 9.
Show me the sign, oh Lord.
And then we get a 6 for a 9.
6 for a 9, 6 for a 9.
And then we get a 6 for a 9.
6 for a 9, 6 for a 9.
And then we get a 6 for a 9.
I hear that you're going, you're losing mind.
And then we get a 6 for a 9.
Yes, and the farming at the same time.
And then we get a 6 for a 9.
People was a mountain, it couldn't climb.
And then we get a 6 for a 9.
6 for a 9, oh Lord.
And then we get a 6 for a 9. 6 for 9. 6 for a 9. And then we get a 6 for a 9.
6 649.
Yeah, man.
I like that song, Gary.
649. Give it up indeed for, of course, new Monarch
2022 Calypso Monarch.
Yes, indeed. Scholar.
Yeah, man.
Hats off to you, man. And like we said, like you were alluding to, how many times and would he continue to win, man? It seems like he should retire at this stage.
Why would you urge a man to retire, man?
I mean, I'm not saying that he should. I'm just saying with all these titles under his belt, I mean,
folks, I think once he has the ability
and
to
young
continue,
and strong,
I will encourage him to.
Young and he's strong still.
Yeah.
That's, and I think I need to start writing some calypso because someone needs to really, take him down.
Well,
you understand? Someone, Scholar may listening to me and laughing right about. No, what do this? What do this boy? What do this boy? We got some folks on the Facebook Live right about now chiming in. This person here is saying that it cannot be the Mardi Gras if it's held on a Thursday. Did any one of us say the Mardi Gras?
No, we just say the competition anyway.
That's what I thought. All right.
I understand.
So of course, the Mardi Gras it cannot be obviously the March. I think it's Sunday in if not Spanish French. All right. So yeah, it's on a Thursday. So I don't know.
The Calypso is actually competition now.
What is going to be called in terms of the foreign language?
Usually entails where the mass bands get to portray their costumes on the night. The Calypso finals also takes place on that night. That usually be on that night. You understand? That leads into Juve. So but I guess it's not happening this time around because the Calypso Monarch competition is not held enough.
No, what he's saying is that the Mardi Gras means Sunday in, I think it's, if not French, the Mardi Gras. It means Sunday.
I thought it was prelude to the actual.
The Mardi Gras means Sunday. So if it's held on a Thursday, then you cannot say the Mardi Gras because it just don't make any sense.
Point taken there.
So wait, we're moving on. Continue with the comments. The problem is the day and not the venue. Not having anything the night of Carnival is just crazy. So Ali Gill, give us a 649. Marquez, big up yourself. Always coming with.
But there's some new plans for the Sunday, Gary. There's some new plans. I think there's some new plans for Sunday.
I really would like for the Mardi Gras to go on a Sunday. Big up to who else? Someone says this is Color's 10th, his 10th title.
10th title. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Big up to artist Wildward. Thank you so very much for chiming in here. His 10th title. All right. Now we should also take time out to congratulate the second place.
Yeah, Rootsman Kelly.
Yeah. I really liked his song though.
I actually played one of his songs this morning. Is it Polycomedian? One of my favorite songs from him this year. It's a funny one, and I like it a whole lot in terms of how you put it together. So congratulations going out there to Rootsman Kelly. One time Calypso Monarch also won the title one time around.
He did a song called something for the world. We got a video of his performance in the build up to the finals. So let's take a look at that. That's the song he performed. One of the two songs he
It's called World Song.
World Song. So we got a clip of that. We got a video of that. So both television and listening audience can enjoy at the same time. So if Master Control is ready, let's check out Rootsman Kelly in second place in the Calypso finals.
The world today is not like yesterday. Change is good, they say, but if we're changing in the wrong way, then that's bad. That's bad. Absolutely sad. A global pandemic, now is what they say. It's like the injection messing up the DNA. But what's worse? Like man have a curse. The almighty world should never be in trouble if the super leaders wasn't so irresponsible. Biological weapons in the form of new viruses, mass produced in labs. It's no conspiracy theories. Population control was always on the front burner. For men like Bill Gates and Fauci have their hidden agenda. So if you think that the world leaders have your best interests at heart, think again. Divide and rule and tear us apart, always be the same. So as the human race in we equal space, we are determined to stay alive. But with disease and the threat of nuclear war, what are the chances that we'll survive? From the turn of the century, I never like the way it looks. It's like the world is now being run by bandits and crooks. That's why I'm singing this war song. This is a song for the world. I'm speaking directly to leaders internationally. I'm singing a war song about the world that we're living in. Cause I could see something's wrong with the conscience of human being.
The song there from Rootsman Kelly, grabbing the second position. And Gary, I would see there that the monarch who was dethroned there, that so serpent had to settle for third position. Third position. Yeah,
indeed.
Just a quick run through of the list. When we come back, we should chat more about it. We have it due for a break. So we have Sean Niles, Soa Serpent, grabbing the third position with 520 points. We have Cox. I just give you the Sibrikis of the artists. Scoring 502 points, had to settle for 509 points, settled for fourth. Randy Isaac 502, settling for position number 5. We have Stunner 482 points, position number 6. Big J 481 points, position number 7. Baraka 480 points, position number 8. We have for your superstar 475 points, position number 9. Papa Jerry 459 points, position number 10. And taking up the rear, Samantha Dixon, Sabrike Royalty, 445 points. And so that's the point standing and the position of for the competition last night. We drew for a break, Gary. We're going to take it. When we come back, we dive into more for you pertaining to Carnival, all of bits and pieces of information.
I want to be...
Affordable quality products delivered to you via Superb Service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegro pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
After Carnival, we go laugh. We must laugh. We bound to laugh. As Homebase Entertainment presents Caribbean Comedy Fest.
John?
Yeah? Sunday, August 14th, Grenada National Stadium, featuring the region's most laughable characters. From Trinidad, Larry Joseph.
Listen, darling, I never question your fidelity, you know.
Dolores Alexander.
I'll just drink some water.
You ain't hear the proper English. Water.
And Ellen, the Entertainer. From St. Vincent, Morris Horn. And from Barbados, the duo Rum and Coke. Also featuring our very own, the African Man, Kareem Alexis, Prince Charlton, and King Dre. And hosted by Senator. Get your early bird $50 tickets now, then $60 regular, or pay more at the door. Ticket outlets, Churchies opposite the bus terminal, Grenadian Optica, Mega Force Office, and GoToFed.com. Sunday, August 14th, Sunday after Carnival, Caribbean Comedy Fest. Gates open 6 p.m. So by 7 p.m., you go sit.
I going to sleep.
And you go laugh.
I know they're going to laugh.
I want you to control your anger. There's a way to feel better. That's one thing to remember. No matter where you are, you can be a star. Stop and take a deep breath and relax yourself. Take another deep breath and relax it, and relax.
Grenada. Get ready as Tropics Entertainment presents the white experience of a lifetime. Pure White, featuring live Chanel Muir. Problem Child. And Lyrical. Plus Mr. Killer, Lavaman, West Ways, Lil Carey, Jab King, a live band, and many more. Pure White, the ultimate white experience. Water, mass, mud, light, and music. Carnival Saturday night, August 6th at Moonlight City, La Poterie. Early bird tickets $75, advance $90, VIP $400. Available now at all the usual ticket outlets in St. John, St. Mark, St. Patrick, St. Andrew, St. David, and St. George. Or get them online at gotofed.com. Pure White, nothing but white at Moonlight City. Oh man, you just got to be there.
Mr. Mr. Winkai, then you have things like manuals, must come back, you know. We have the low power that.
It is kind of like the same man, and it's just different name for the same kind of thing.
And last but not least, I just want to say to all the men who saw me, call me, and ask for a piece of cake, I'm baking this weekend.
Join us Fridays at 8 on GBN Television, K105 FM, GBN's Facebook page, and YouTube channel for We Culture.
It's Good Morning Grenada, Good Morning Grenada, Good Morning Grenada. Yes, and let me say good morning to our Sister Isles of Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Hope everyone is well in these Sister Isles this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And let me go over to my co-host this morning. Gary, we back live. We're back live.
Indeed. We are definitely back. Good morning to you once again. And we are talking everything Carnival
this morning.
And, a little bit of, pertinent information outside of Carnival as well will drop your way, but definitely Carnival. So congratulations once again to the new Calypso Monarch. The question is, who is going to be the new Soca Monarch? Because
and Groovy. Yep.
All right, because neither one of the reigning champions would be defending. All right.
I was thinking about something. Didn't Vaughn and Dash actually tied for the competition last time? Right?
I think we alluded to that yesterday. Yes, they would have tied in my best of memories.
Am I seeing the Vaughn on the list of Groovy for the final? Did I see his name there? No. Maybe my bad. On that. I thought I was seeing his name there for some reason or the other, but no, that's a no. That's a no.
That's a no, sir.
That's a no. My bad on that.
Yes,
so none of the title holders per se who holds on to the title will be participating.
Previous
will be holding on, will be participating. So we all gonna have a new.
Yeah. So once again,
new Soca.
Yeah, the finalists for the Groovy hits: Mr. Walker, Royalties, Color, and Pappy Boy, Little Jello, Brother B, Crave, Looney Spark, Electrify, Abby Moraine, EC, and Papa Jerry. Those are the finalists for tonight's fantastic Friday. It is.
Yep.
It's going down at the National Stadium. So y'all go ahead and have a whale of a time. Be safe out there. If you are driving and if you are planning to drink, please separate the two. Get a designated driver with you. All right.
And then not only having a designated driver, guys. Sometimes a designated driver could be tired to make sure he's somebody who is well rested and and ready for the task.
Someone who's responsible.
The task at hand for them. You understand?
Someone who's responsible.
Sometimes designated driver do get themselves into little issues too, because they be waiting on you and stuff, and they get tired and sleepy and all of that in between. So, as we say for the Groovy, don't forget Papa Jerry will be kicking it off in terms of the out of appearance. So let's see what's like for later in terms of that particular competition. And for the final for the Soca Monarch, we have singing in position number 1 will be Mellow. He will be followed by Hits, Mr. Walkie, Leadneck, Looney Spark, Electrify, Jab King singing in position number 6 there for you. Position number 7 will be Terror the Governor. Number 8 will be Super Flying Flint out of the Sister Isle of Carriacou. So he coming to the Donkey Gary. Stunner will be there also. Pinky Fabulous. I think she's the lone female. Yeah, the lone female in competition tonight, right?
In the power, yeah.
In the power. And we have a little Jello, and that's it. I always try to always keep dropping in Boise Day, but he is not participating. So 11 tonight.
And we were trying to get some feedback from, of course, those who would have been to the Calypso competition last evening at Progress Park. We want to find out from you, do you believe that the experiment, as it's termed by the Spice Mass Corporation, was a success, and should it continue? All right?
Yeah.
Somebody said under the live, everything shouldn't be in St. George's. All right?
I agree.
So should it continue in the years ahead? Let's hear from you. The number once again, GT?
435-2041, 435-2041. Give us a call. Give us your take on it. You know, were you happy with what you saw last night in terms of the performance from the artists? Not only performance, but the turnout from the audience per se. And do you think they've been held there this time around should continue for the competitions to come? All right, so give us your feedback. 435-2041.
Someone is saying here that the show was a well-produced show last evening. Someone on the live is giving, of course, props. And
all right.
Fully in support of the show being held outside of St. George's.
We have a caller again. Let's see what this caller says. Good morning to you, caller. How are you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I just want to take a different spin. I want to talk about something else.
Well, we already preluding to talk about the competition per se. Is your conversation on that level?
No, I want to talk about the media and getting information to the public, especially about carnival events and carnival things. What I'm thinking is that the media supposed to be getting information to the public, and maybe we should start looking for media personnel that will go to various camps, pan, mass, where things are being produced, so we can see how this is done. Take it to the people. We can see how the VECO, the shorty prepare themselves. The pan, listen to the pan tune play. What we need to do is to bring things to the people. So in the end, we might get more people interested in those things that are carnival like. That's my point this morning.
All right, caller, thank you for your contribution. All right. 435-2041, we taking your calls. We simply talking about, the competition last night been moved to Progress Park, and what's your take on it thus far? Are you happy with what happened there last evening, and do you believe it should continue to be at that particular venue moving forward?
I think most people kind of like disappointed that people are in support that it should be, and they don't mind for the most part. That's what I'm gathering, that it's being held in Progress Park outside of St. George's, all right, outside of St. George. But a lot of people, I think, not too happy of the fact that it has been changed from
the day per se,
the day of the week, from Sunday to Sunday. Thursday. A lot of people are still pretty much, bent on it staying on that particular day of the week.
All right. We have another caller. Let's see what this caller has to say. Good morning, caller. How are you?
Good morning, Gary, and good morning, Kiki.
Yes.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, we're hearing you.
Yes. I didn't see the show. I didn't have the means to go and so on. But I think the conversation over whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, we should have a bigger conversation after Carnival, because thinking about it, there's certain things that we are losing as a result of having it on the Thursday. I think for this year is okay. I mean, I have no problem with it because you didn't have for 2 years. You need to revive it. But there are certain things we need to look at. For instance, the Mardi Gras, this used to be part of the Mardi Gras, and if we take it out, it means therefore you don't have. Could you say you have a Mardi Gras? Because it consisted of the mass, the king and queen of the band, and the parade of the queens, and all of that thing. So we had to think it over. Also, one of the things about in the past is that everybody got to tune in, whether it's to radio, by sponsorship or so. Now, you have to wait on the news to who win, and I think that is something we have to look at.
All right.
But
Paul.
I mean, for this year, I have no quarrel about it, nothing. But we need to look because.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
and
you
we need
say
to
that-
create a certain kind of atmosphere, togetherness. Carnival Sunday night was somewhere that people, I mean, we used to either make or break certain people because based on the Calypsonian. So we have to think about it. And now is not the time for it, but we need to have a bigger conversation after Carnival. And I agree with your first caller. At least bring some of the items to the people, because if the people know, have interviews, at least you folks try some of it. But we need to do it in a more orderly way where the media would sort of inform people what is happening, what is taking place, and so on. Otherwise, we just having money running the thing. To me, that is what's happening right now, money consideration.
Yeah, okay.
All right, caller, thanks for your contribution this morning. All right. Yeah, study understand what they call us, but Gary, times has changed, eh? And I know before when the competition was carried live via TV and radio, folks had the option of seeing it free, but things cost now, right? You understand? Things cost. So maybe those are the reason why you may not be getting the live coverage via the radio and TV as it used to be.
It's all about the money, family. We had to pay the Calypsonians, we had to pay the soca artists, we had to pay for this, we got to pay for that. There's got to be some way to recoup some of those expenses.
The cost that entail, man. Let's take another call on this one before we move on. Caller, good morning. How are you?
Morning. Any special topic, or I could just talk about Carnival?
Well, we were actually talking to the competition last night in terms of it being moved to Progress Park.
Right. I have no problem with that. But what I'm saying to you is that over the last 20-something years, we have been getting the Calypso semi-finals and the finals on the radio, whether it's GBN or whatever it is. And there's a lot of people that don't go to the semi-finals, etc. And the norm is, or the usual thing is that you bring it for us here, because not all the artists are able, and they're not in a position to record and send them music to the stations so that you're able to hear. Because remember, the Calypsonians are the people's messengers, according to what they say, and they bring out the message and tell us what's happening in society that probably we're not even aware of. Look at how beautiful Kelly put that song. Just happened here by Godfrey. Thanks to Godfrey to compliment him. He brings a lot of calypsos that probably we have never heard. Look at that is a brilliant. Politicians or comedians. That is unheard of. It's really good. And then I just happened to hear a little piece of scholar this morning when I put on the TV. So I'm saying to you that they have to look at bringing back at least the calypso shows. We want to hear them, the semi-final and the final, because as a matter of fact, I personally called Ron Redhead, secretary, and I asked her to relay that message to him, and he was quite nice to reply to me and say that they're going to look into it. So I hope, if he's listening, it's not that they're just giving me a word like that, but I think that is what should be brought back. I'm not saying that you should bring they used to have the Queen show and all these shows, and I understand this thing about pay-per-view and copyrights and all these things. I am aware of all these issues, but there are certain things that the public need to know, and as a government and as a Spice Mass Corporation, you can't put a cost on that.
Right.
We have the right to know.
All right, caller, thank you for your contribution this morning. Gary certainly understand with it. Well said there. Gary, due for a break. Let's take it. We come back and, of course, have the final 15-minute segment of the show, and we take a wrap. We come in right back after the break. Don't touch it out, folks.
Need to fill a prescription? Have a cold and
Affordable quality products delivered to you via Superb Service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
After Carnival, we go laugh. We must laugh. We bound to laugh. as Home-Based Entertainment presents Caribbean Comedy Fest.
John?
Yeah?
Sunday, August 14th, Grenada National Stadium, featuring the region's most laughable characters. From Trinidad, Larry Joseph.
Listen, darling, I never question your fidelity, you know.
Dolores Alexander.
I'll just drink some water.
You ain't hear the proper English. Water.
And Ellen, the Entertainer. From St. Vincent, Morris Horn. And from Barbados, the duo Rum and Coke. Also featuring our very own, the African Man, Kareem Alexis, Prince Charlton, and King Dre. And hosted by Senator. Get your early bird $50 tickets now, then $60 regular, or pay more at the door. Ticket outlets, Shirky's opposite the bus terminal, Grenadian Optica, Mega Force Office, and go to fed.com. Sunday, August 14th, Sunday after Carnival, Caribbean Comedy Fest. Gates open 6 p.m. So by 7 p.m., you go sit.
I going to sleep.
And you go laugh.
I know they're going to laugh.
I want you to control your anger. There's a way to feel better. That's one thing to remember. No matter where you are, you can be a star. Stop and take a deep breath. And relax yourself. Take another deep breath. And relax it. And relax it. Eliminate violence.
Grenada, get ready as Tropics Entertainment presents the white experience of a lifetime. Pure White, featuring live Chanel Muir. Problem Child. And Lyrical. Plus Mr. Killer, Lavaman, West Ways, Little Carrie, Jab King, a live band, and many more. Pure White, the ultimate white experience. Water, mass, mud, light, and music. Carnival Saturday night, August 6th at Moonlight City, La Poterie. Early bird tickets $75, advance $90, VIP $400. Available now at all the usual ticket outlets in St. John, St. Mark, St. Patrick, St. Andrew, St. David, and St. George. Or get them online at gotofed.com. Pure White, pure white. Nothing but white at Moonlight City. Oh man, you just got to be there.
Welcome back, one and all. It's Good Morning Grenada. 15 minutes exactly moving out before 8 o'clock
for
in
the kids to go
the
check
AM.
out
Let's go
Sonic
back to
2 along with Jurassic
my
World.
brother's on the next side over there doing his thing via Hot 98. So we pop in with him shortly. But he's ready for me here on K105. And those are the conversations we had a while ago pertaining to, the Calypso finals that happened. And, the upkicks and so forth about it. And we'd had some callers. We're probably going to be drifting out of that for a wee bit and suddenly getting back into other bits and pieces of conversation. Hey, Gary, you back with you. Good morning.
No, the lady alluded and made a very, very, very good point. And I hate to continue as you would have already put a cap on that topic. But the idea of, or the tradition of listening to Calypso semifinals, prelims as well, maybe not so much prelims, but semis, definitely semis and finals. As she made mention of that brought back some serious memories.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a tradition in and of itself. Yeah,
you're correct. You're
the
correct
idea that people would be up in the wee hours of the morning.
Yeah.
After 3 and after 4 in the morning, listening to the final Calypso artists perform and waiting for the results
from the semis per se.
You know what I mean? I'm speaking about the finals in this particular case.
Well,
all right, and then straight to Juve. But this thing, the point is, it used to be broadcast live, but because of no copyright and all these other things, it is not the case. So definitely, we got to do something about that. But again, it's kind of like being caught between a rock and a hard place, because you have to fulfill your financial responsibilities and duties to the soca artists and so forth and so on, the expenses that is put out to promote the thing, all right, and at the same time you want to keep upward tradition. This thing used to be televised. It used to be on the radio. You know what I mean? It's like, really, I sympathize with the people at CMC because I understand why they're doing what they're doing. You know, we need subsidies. We need people to come in and sponsor this thing. We need government intervention. But we understand this is pandemic time, and so let's see what can be done going forward, because we'd love to have this. Isn't that the case, GT? Yeah. Where we can once again sit down around a table, sit down around a fire pot, hang out with the crew, hang out with the posse, and listen to the Calypso finals.
Yeah, we have a caller. I'm not sure what the caller wants to chime in on. I hope it's pertaining to the topic. Let's see what we could get from this caller. Caller, good morning. How are you?
Good morning to the two of you and to your followers. First of all, let me say that I am not a follower of Carnival. I don't participate in Carnival per se. However, I do appreciate the importance of the entertainment service sector and other creative services in our economy, and it has a lot more potential than people may realize, and I think it's an important thing that we must look at. I must also say that I was enlightened very much a couple of weeks ago on your morning program when I listened to Sheldon Douglas. I'm talking about that whole thing with the Calypso, with the soca artists, and the fees. And Sheldon takes part in all the three. And he said, writing Calypso is a lot of work. And he repeated it for emphasis. And I'm saying that to say, if a man who does soca and groovy and calypso is saying that calypso is a lot of work, let's put it into the whole situation where the soca artists are asking for 250% increase. It may be that they bring the crowd. It may be that people like show and no substance, because that's what soca is basically, is a show. A couple lines, a little thing, rags and flags, and you jump. It's a show. It's not substance in that. And we know that. It's not, I don't mean any insult to anyone. A calypso, on the other hand, as the coach Sheldon, it's a lot of work. And it addresses current issues, social issues, the future, and it is a lot of work. And to reward show to that extent, and without considering the one that takes all the hard work, I think it will be a mistake, because at the end of the day, don't forget, after Carnival is over, nobody listens to the calypsos. They don't bother with them, although they have meaning throughout the year. They don't get gigs. Do you have a calypso that's getting gigs during the year? I don't see any calypsonians who is a brand, ambassador of any product or any company. The soca artists get all the endorsements, they get all the gigs, they get everything. But yet they want to get everything again for performing one song, as opposed to the calypsonian who has to do two detailed songs. So I think this must be put into the mix. We have to look at things in a more progressive way in terms of the future of the entertainment and cultural services, and also look at the bigger picture of everybody who is participating and need to be encouraged as well. I'll stop from here for the time being.
All right, caller, thank you for your contribution.
Hey, GT, very, very good point. Mm-hmm. How about we just increase the appearance, the prize money for everybody
across the board.
You understand? Because we do understand that with soca, that money is used to pay nearly everybody.
Yep.
You understand? So we can't do without soca. I hear you, caller, in terms of substance, and so on and so on. And soca artists, they are the voice and the conscience of the people. All right.
They do offer some appeal to a particular class of people, also. You understand? These
we need sponsors. We need the business community. We need the corporate community to come forward and sponsor, because these soca artists rightfully need to make talk about winning 100,000 as well. Yeah, they need it. If the soca artist is asking for it, and I'm not saying they don't deserve it, they pull the bigger crowd, all right. But maybe for us to really start reviving Calypso and bringing out a bigger crowd,
what if the
we
two,
need to,
what if the
we need
two,
to increase the price too.
What if the two mesh together and come as one body in terms of and come together to
I mean,
with
a lobbying body, a
lobbying body. Come to the Spiceman's Corporation and say, hey, we Calypsonians and we soca artists, because there are soca artists who are Calypsonians also. You understand? And it could be a force to reckon with there. You understand? And make a stand. We have another caller. Let's see what this caller want to chime in. Caller, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, caller.
Morning.
Yes, caller, go right ahead.
Listen
it seems that this caller is probably having a bit of an issue there.
Let me move on. Listen to us through your phone. Listen to us through your phone.
Let's move on there a wee bit.
Listen to us through your phone, folks.
Yeah. So Gary, I certainly I understand what you're saying. I understand what the previous caller is saying also. But maybe, as you said, if both entities come together and lobby towards the Spiceman's Corporation, they could.
What's the take home? What's the take home price for the Calypso? I think they are 55 for the I think it's 45 or 50. I think it's 50.
50 for the soca artists.
50 for the
winner of the Calypso also.
If it's 50 for the soca artist, I think it's 45 for the Calypso. Yeah, I think it's $5,000.
We stand to be corrected about that in terms of the overall cost of it. But
based on my recollection, based on the conversation with an interview Ali Gill did right here on this network, if I recall clearly, I think it's 50 take home for the soca, and I think it's 45 take home for the winner in the Calypso category. All right. Some might say that pittance, really and truly, but
small change.
Yeah. I don't mind 45 grand right now, actually.
All right. Let's try another caller, see what they have to chime in on. It seems the calls are coming pretty quick. Good morning, caller. That caller seemed to have chimed out there for a wee bit, so we move on. So, Gary, we just have about 6 minutes left on the show. 6 minutes left.
A very important topic indeed, because with the match grab being moved to the Calypso competition being moved to
you seem getting that match grab in there
because they've just made me so conscious of it now. It being moved to a Thursday. I think really we should look seriously at bringing it back on a Sunday. Yeah, we can keep it in
I per se will differ with you in it. I will prefer it stays on the Thursday. You understand? It's just one element of it being moved from the actual demarche on a Sunday. I think they could be other entities and
bring it back on a Sunday is what I say. Bring it back on a Sunday. You can bring it in Carriacou for all I care.
Somehow I think I'm happy with it being on the first day. In my personal opinion, I'm happy with it being on a Thursday. You understand? And have other elements added to the actual demarche on a Sunday. What do you think?
Other elements like what?
Well, there are a lot of things you could add into it. We could get more of the mass bands participating in the parade of the band, and they don't have to rush off the stage. They could find something that, cause I think this time is going to be the Cambule part of it to this year around. You heard the Sally speaking about that Sunday, for the Sunday.
What? I don't know. That would be on Carnival Sunday.
Yeah, that would be on Carnival Sunday.
Take part in cooking up and thing and doing them kind of thing. Well, let's see how that turns out. All right, I'm not hearing much talk about it, by the way.
Let's take a final caller and then we're going to take a wrap. Good morning, caller. How are you?
Morning. I wouldn't be long. I just want to say I prefer the thing like I used to be before on the Sunday for the Mardi Gras. 100% in support of the traditional way, the Sunday.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay then.
Gary, I understand I'm probably going to get beat up on that, but I will say change is good sometimes. Changes are good sometimes, man.
Let man cook a little pot and get ready for Juve, man, and let it drag the soca.
But we still going to have Juve.
Drag the Calypso into Juve. You don't make the thing finished at 12 o'clock in the night.
We still going to have Juve. You understand?
Yeah, but it has to be that seamless flow from. You had people used to just leave Queen's Park and head straight. I mean, I know that the proximity from Progress Park to town is a long one.
But then then it goes back to why we had the deterioration of it over the years. You understand?
Why again?
Now we have to wonder why we had the deterioration.
You think it's because of that? Because it was too long?
Maybe it was too long. Maybe it was like, the same old aspect of it every year. Except when it was probably produced on a Demascua night, then you get a better vibe of it. But, I think change is good. I would recommend it remain as it is and just find other aspects of Carnival to put on.
I respect your opinion, but you are in the minority, eh?
Well, I understand.
You know that.
Sometimes the minority stands too. You understand?
Yeah.
Somebody gonna think about it together with me, and it could happen.
Well, let's see what happens next year. Good job, Spice Mass Corporation, with the staging of the Calypso competition, which was held last evening. Congratulations to Scholar and what's his name again? Rootsman Kelly. You guys did a splendid job. The production from all I did not see it, nor was I there, but from all accounts, the production was indeed wonderful one indeed, and we can only look and anticipate bigger things in 2023 on a Sunday.
It's fantastic Friday, folks. Get ready for the Soca and Groovy finals tonight, and that should be another interesting conversation for next week. Next time around, Gary, we'll be like Tuesday and Wednesday next week. You're probably going to hear us again.
Well, yeah, it's going to be a minute. Ernesto is saying, be real. Sunday was given in the White Show, and Ali knows why he did that. Ali, man. Why didn't I read the thing before I got open my boy? Next thing I get slapped with some kind of libel.
Anyway, man. Well, you're not probably going to hear from us. You're not going to hear from us maybe next Wednesday of next week, most likely.
Yeah, Maras is saying bring back Calypso final on Sunday after the result. That's the excitement going into Juve. But I tell it all, Sunday.
Man, I say change is good, and I'm going to stick to
Sunday,
that. Change is good. I'm going to hold on to that.
Not all change is good, but some changes is regression and not progression. You understand?
Man, you have your opinion about it, man, but I say change is good, and I'm holding on to that.
We got to wrap it up.
But we say thank you, folks, all of you who participated. It was a pleasure having you participate this morning in Good Morning Grenada. To our viewers via GBN TV, channel 711 and 20, thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. Those of you listening via K105, thank you. Hot 98, good morning, Gary. You ever throw out this morning? Well, throw us out.
Yeah, man. Hey, folks, bless up. Thanks a lot. Big up yourself. Have a safe carnival. Y'all can catch me on the streets Juve morning. I ain't know what I portraying, but I portraying something. All look out for me. Until then, y'all stay safe and enjoy Spice Mass 2022. Y'all catch me over here on Hot 98, because right about now we're going to go fling down some tunes right now.
All right, man. Until we are.